Yo, this is Vanek. I'm Yannick Who, three-letter last name, or you work for me, like that. So you work for Yannick Who, but my real name is Vanek. You don't put real name on your stuff, wherever you go. There's no such thing as legal name if it gets taken away online. But anyway, come on. Let's see. Let's look at an easy name. I meant to say considerate, considerably. Yes. The other one's considerable. Considerable. What was it at? We in Stockton City. Consider. I could put this right here. You want to see my Gmail? See? You can HSA type that? No. Then I'm real. We in Stockton. HSA number 1. No. Stop making. It's all bad news. Like, that's why I don't like that. Some of them are bad. No, you can't. It says how to. No. How you gonna go without Gmail? How you gonna mimic Play Store? Everything's in the Play Store. You can't go on without it. You download it and then you disable it, but then you can't go on without it in the beginning. It's like going on without the email, Gmail. That would be weird. You have no existence. What other news is there? OnePlus. Damn, lost shit. People dying. Some tech. Dying from COVID. Why Intel could lose more ground to AMD. Let's read that then. Why? The Monthly Fool. Let's check them out. Why Intel could lose more ground to AMD. Product development moves from its smaller rival could give Intel more problems. All right. Intel says NASDAQ INTC. Fiscal 2020 first quarter results were a tad disappointing as the chip giant withdrew its full-year guidance on account of the uncertainty caused by the novel coronavirus pandemic. Though the company managed to turn in impressive numbers for the quarter, delivering 23% annual revenue growth and a 63% increase in adjusted earnings per share (EPS), the second quarter earnings guidance fell short of expectations. Intel's guidance points toward a 12% increase in revenue and a 4% improvement in EPS, which pales in comparison to the prior quarter. This sharp drop-off means Intel may not be able to sustain its coronavirus-driven momentum. One of the reasons why that may be the case in the fact the company continues to lag rival Advanced Micro Devices, NASDAQ AMD, on the technology curve. Intel gets a shot in the arm, but AMD is prepared. A closer look at Intel's performance and the second quarter guidance indicates that it is doing well in these uncertain times thanks to a jump in demand for telecommuting and online education education. As social distancing measures have kept people confined to their homes, demand for computers and data center products has risen. Market research firm NPD Group pointed out in March that laptop and notebook sales were surging as people took to working from home. This gave Intel's client computing group, CCG, a shot in the arm with revenue up 14% annually to $9.8 billion. The company attributes this jump to an increase in model sales and strength in the notebook market. Intel's CFO George Davis, who that is, added on the earnings call, probably one of our workers. PC unit volumes were up 13% year over year on higher notebook demand and increased supply. Notebook demand strength is expected to continue to Q2, quarter two, with more people working and learning from home due to COVID-19 related shelter-in-place orders. That's how it sounds like. At first, Intel seems well positioned, or you say well dash positioned, to take advantage of the tailwinds. Remember, I have one. I'm toothless in the front. Of course, there's going to be wind in there, through and out, in and out. Tailwinds in the PC space, as it is all set to launch its Tiger Lake laptop processor by the middle of the year. The company points out that laptop OEMs is the original equipment manufacturers have 50 Tiger Lake dash-based notebook designs ready for launch during the holiday season. Tiger Lake is Intel's second generation 10 nanometer chip after Ice Lake. It was originally announced in January this year, but rival AMD stole Intel's thunder by announcing its Ryzen 4000 laptop chips based on a 7 nanometer manufacturing process. At the same time, AMD said in January that more than 1,000 devices based on the Ryzen 4000 are set to hit the market in 2020. Ryzen 4000-based notebooks and laptops are already on the market, and AMD promises that more devices are on the way. This gives AMD a leg up over its larger rival, as the former will already have a range of devices on offer before Intel's Tiger Lake products arrive. The long-term picture, the long-term picture doesn't favor Chipzilla. What the fudge? Intel's 10 nanometer platform is considered roughly identical to AMD's 7 nanometer offering. But Intel is reportedly having problems with the process node. Looking ahead, Intel aims to ramp up production of its 10 nanometer platform in 2021 and come out with a 7 nanometer offering by the fourth quarter of next year. This means that if Intel is able to stick its roadmap, it will have 7 nanometer chips for sale in 2022. But AMD would have moved up another level to a 5 nanometer manufacturing process. Intel's 5 nanometer transition will reportedly happen only in 2023, assuming everything goes according to plan. This isn't good news for Intel, which has been losing CPU, central processing unit, market share to its smaller rival thanks to AMD's gain on the technology curve. AMD's foundry partner TSMC is reportedly, working on an advanced 5 nanometer process node that could go into production next year. AMD recently claimed that it has gained CPU market share for 10 consecutive quarters now, and it could eat further into Intel's share thanks to the advancements it is making on the technology front. 10 stocks we like to better than Intel. Hmm? When investing, geniuses David and Tom Gardner have a stock tip. It can pay to listen. After all, the newsletter they have run for over a decade, Motley Fool Stock Advisor, has tripled the market. David and Tom just revealed what they believe are the 10 best stocks for investors to buy right now, and Intel wasn't one of them. Thanks, right? That's right. That's right. They think these 10 stocks are even better buys. All right, I guess. But I'm not them. I'm David Johnston. I'm toothless. Anyway, I'm Yannick. I'm on my own channel. This stock could be like buying Amazon in 1997. Imagine if you had bought Amazon in 1997. A $5,000 investment then would be worth than $4 million today. $4 million today. You excuse me, took time. Dang. You can't go back and buy Amazon 20 years ago, but we've uncovered what our analysts think could be the next best thing. Next dash best thing. A special stock with mind dash boggling growth potential, with hundreds of thousands of business customers already signed up. This stock has been described as strikingly similar to an early Amazon.com. Anyway, I don't know, I'm talking about AC1. But anyway, AC1. Reading. That's how AC1 news would sound like me. Anyway, over out. Peace.